I got suckered into staying out with this little girl. But she's being a good kitty. She's being a good kitty. She was even nice to the doggies. So yeah, all this surgery stuff is exhausting. So, in order to have my surgery, I needed to get blood work, EKG. No, Quinn. Uh-oh. Oh, she almost caught a butterfly. Oh. Good job, Quinn. Now I gotta pay attention to her. And then tomorrow I have to get a pregnancy test. Yay. So what day is it? 1 week. 1 week until surgery. Answer questions. I usually don't like to look at the questions because a lot of people write dickhead stuff and I don't like to see dickhead stuff. So I just come on here and I just talk and say what I want to say. And that's that. Well, my hair is growing. I'm excited about that. Who's the father? I'm not pregnant. I need a pregnancy test before I can have surgery. It would be nice, though, if they gave me a list of all the things I was going to have to do instead of them just, like, calling me every day and being like, oh, and now we need this, and now we need this. Not that my schedule is so busy, but since I know I'm going to be having the surgery and I'm going to probably not be able to, like, drive or do much for, like, a month, I'm trying to do as much as I can and spend as much time with, like, my friends and do fun things and go to my sign language meetups or my deaf meetups and go practice sign language and go make chocolate at Ethereal and hang out with my friends, have my mom come over. So that would be respectful. I don't know what would be respectful. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, wishing you well on your surgery. Thank you, Soul. What belt in jiu-jitsu? I am a 2-stripe purple belt in jiu-jitsu. But it's actually really, really hard to advance in jiu-jitsu at my gym. Team Current is kind of strict. And when I first started, I already had been training jiu-jitsu for a while, but I started as a white belt there, and then, like, because I was a fighter and didn't really care about my belt or whatever, like, I never clocked in. Like, when you go to class, you're supposed to, like, you were supposed to, like, type in your number, be like, oh, I'm at class, but I never did, because so a lot of the classes that I went to, I didn't really get credit for. So who knows? But I'm definitely a purple belt, level. I'm hoping that after my surgery, I'll probably have like a month where I can do like even my rehab, like the physical therapists are going to be therapists. I learned that today in sign language. Therapists on rehab. They're going to be moving my knee. I can barely do anything on my own. So, I'm really going with the story. So maybe after my knee starts feeling better, I can do technical jiu-jitsu. Technique only, no rolling or anything like that. Because today my therapist told me that I might start feeling better after about a month, but the physiology or whatever of the knee actually repairing itself from an ACL takes like 6 months. So that sucks. Big time. But I don't know why my questions don't like bounce up. See, I'm like going to scroll now. Oh, lots of hearts. Scroll. What's my target return date? Well, it's 6 months recovery after surgery. So let's say June 11th is my surgery. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So I would like to try to fight February of 2020. January, February. It's hard to say because, being off for so long, I've never taken time off of, just not, training. So I'm definitely going to have to, build up cardio again. So even when I haven't fought, I've still been training, So I'm going to have to build up my cardio again. I don't want to just jump into a fight, of course, because I'll be off for so long. Ideally, I do want to fight as soon as possible after recovery, but I'm also told not to Ola Barack or rescue. I also don't want to just jump into things and, force things. I want to be... It'd be one thing if I could, if I wasn't in the UFC and I could just take a tune-up fight. But in the UFC, there's really no such thing as a tune-up fight. Yes, Cole Soul, baby steps. So, it's weird seeing you in fight mode. Oh, not in fight mode. Yeah. I'm being in normal person mode right now. Kind of. It's weird. I never thought, because I've been fighting for 16 years and all I ever wanted to do was fight. And even in my downtime, I don't think since I've been a professional fighter I've had any serious injury. When I was an amateur kickboxer, I broke my nose and I broke my arm. And, I've had injuries here and there, but nothing, serious. And so having this downtime now, knowing that I'm forced to take the downtime is, I think my mentality has kind of shifted a little bit into accepting it and being okay, I'm going to take time to work on, myself in different ways. I've really been focusing on my sign language. I've actually been focusing on, my relationships in my life that are important to me. Spending a lot more time with my mom and my dad. I've been making chocolate at Ethereal. I've been doing my sign language. Nothing too crazy. I went to Cirque du Soleil on Sunday. I love the circus. So I'm doing things that are more mental, less physical. It's nice that I can walk around and I still have been able to work out every day, with a different intensity. But I guess that's kind of good because before I was so hard on myself, always wanting to push harder and do more, and I think slowing it down a little bit might be good for my soul and my anxiety. Knowing that I can't get married, I gotta get proposed to first. You don't see me spend much time with my boyfriend. No, I spend a lot of time with my boyfriend, but he's shy, so he doesn't like to be he doesn't like a lot of pictures, and he doesn't like a lot of videos and social media stuff. So I don't always, I don't like to put him on the spot a lot. And also he has his own gym. And he runs a lot of the high school programs for strength and conditioning. So the summer program now, he's at Crystal Lake South. So he's there every morning, Monday through Friday, from 6 to 10 a.m. And then he has privates at his gym. And then he runs the classes at night. So I spend a lot of time with my boyfriend. Live with my boyfriend. I just keep a lot of my personal life with him private because he's shy, and I have to respect that. And sometimes I put him on the spot, and he gets mad at me. But sometimes I think things are funny. So, anyways, feet. Just wearing my Converse today. ooh, this is my bad knee. Hi, Monica. The sucky part about this being my bad knee is this is my driving leg. So even if I could, if I injured this knee, I at least could, like, let this leg rest and, like, drive and push on the pedal with this. But I'm not going to be able to drive for a while. And I don't even feel like I can take Quinn outside, because if I can't run after her, if something happened, I'm like, ugh, I can't, when she's on the leash, like, sometimes she pulls me. Hello, Saibe99 from Spain. So, why do you have such a positive, cute personality? Aw, no, I'm not stuck up. I think humble beginnings. I come from a very, not snooty, stuck-up family. I grew up kind of poor, so everything in life, I knew that if I wanted anything in life, I had to work really hard for it. And so I think with working really hard for something, you learn to appreciate it more, and you appreciate life more. And you don't feel like I don't want to say you don't feel like you're entitled to anything. I know that nothing is going to be handed to me. I have to work really hard for it, and so I do. And because I truly know that everything that I have, I've earned myself, because I've struggled and I've worked hard, and I guess it just makes me appreciate things more. So, feet, oh my gosh, this is the only feet you're going to be seeing. I think I stepped in chocolate yesterday too. I don't know. I made chocolate yesterday. I made peanut butter raspberry footballs. I made dark chocolate covered. They're not technically Swedish fish, because Ethereal has all, like, good stuff, not, like, crap with, like, chemicals and stuff. So it's, like, delish fish, I think they're called. I made truffles. And I'm going to make more. I'm going to make more chocolate this week. I like making chocolate. It's therapeutic. Plus, the good thing is I don't work there. I'm just kind of like, I can come and go as I know the owner, so she has the workers, like, teach me how to make chocolate, so I get to make chocolate and have all the fun, and I don't have to clean anything up and, like, wash dishes and stuff. So that's nice. And I get to eat it. I technically work for chocolate. So anyways, what's with the feet shit? People like my feet. I don't know. A lot of people who have foot fetishes always talk about my feet. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the sole or the arch or the toes. I think it's the soles and the arch. But I just learned, okay, so last week me and my friend Shannon went and we got a pedicure. And when, the nurse called today to, like, give me the rundown of, like, the stuff for my, how to prep, things to do and not to do before my surgery, I can't have any nail polish on my toes, and I just got a pedicure. But at least they'll look nice for the UFC. I'm still going to the UFC this Saturday. It'll be a little hard just because I was supposed to fight on the card, and I'm not now. But I'm really happy that my opponent still gets to fight, because I know how much that sucks when your opponent's, if your opponent gets hurt or injured and drops out of the fight, and then you're stuck like, oh, am I still gonna get to fight? But luckily, my injury happened at, like, the 6 week mark. So Angela Hill is going to fight the girl that I was fighting. So I'm happy for Angela too. She's gotten to stay really busy lately. She's had, like, 3 fights, like, in the past, like, month or 2 months. So that's awesome to stay active. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay positive and I guess realize that although fighting is a big part of my life, it's not the only thing in my life. And now I get to, because, like, when I do something, I'm so obsessive and I'm super focused on that task. But now I'm being forced to, like, not focus on fighting. So I'm getting to do a lot of other cool things, and I'm enjoying it. Papa Roche. Huge. Oh, am I a Chicago Cubs fan? I'm all Chicago teams fans. I'm a fan of all Chicago teams. Bears, Cubs, the Bulls, the White Sox. I've actually never been to a Cubs game, but I've been to 2 White Sox games. South Side. My boyfriend and all his friends, his whole crew, are big Sox fans, and they go to every year they go to a Sox game for one of his friends' birthdays. So probably like 2 weeks ago, I was at a Sox game. But I'm not diehard like anything. I just support all the. It's hard to be like, oh, you're a Cubs and a Sox fan. I don't discriminate. I don't really. I never root against a Chicago team, unless the Sox and the Cubs are playing each other. Then I'm screwed. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Think I will be back. I will definitely be back. Injuries or setbacks, they happen. I'm blessed, I guess, that in 16 years of fighting, I've never really had a serious injury. I mean, I broke my arm, but that was kickboxing before I was a pro. Let's see, so 16 years, I probably broke that within the first. I broke my nose and my arm within the first couple of years of fighting, so I've been pro since maybe 2008. No, 2007, I think I was turned pro, so 12 years, I've never had a serious injury, so I guess I can count my blessings. I'll tell you one thing, I am very resilient, and I'm very determined. And I am going to be rehabbing every frickin' day. And I'm going to get strong again. And I'm going to come back. And again, it's just part of the sport. Sometimes, I don't know, I guess setbacks happen. It's just a test. It's all a test to see how strong you are. Want to fight Nunez. Nunez is completely out of my weight class. Nunez is 135 and 45. I'm a strawweight. A wee little strawweight. I fight at 115. So, anyways, I'm gonna go. I saw that I got a message from the UFC medical lady, so I probably should follow up on that because I want to make sure everything is taken care of with, so I can get my surgery on schedule. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.